the Human Rights Council hosting that conversation about bullying from multi-stakeholders in Limpopo, and of course we'll continue to unpack the outcomes of that. But the Department of Basic Education now embarking on that nationwide anti-bullying campaign to raise awareness on the distressing impact of bullying and violence reported in schools. Mahlako Komane is there. She's following up on interventions that the department plans to put in place. A very good morning to you, Mahlako. The school kids looking really beautiful in the background there. What's happening where you are?
Yes, good morning indeed to you, Desiree, and the viewers at home. We are in Orange Farm here where the Department of Basic Education under the Deputy Minister will be launching that anti-bullying campaign across the country. This is the school that they identified, but not necessarily the school only that they identified, but I think more of an Orange Farm area. You'll remember that this was an area where we saw during lockdown as well last year, where we reported on children being abducted, children going missing in the area. So I understand here today what is going to take place is that the Deputy Minister and her team, as well as other stakeholders, will be engaging with parents because and the SGB of the school, saying that they want this to be a multifaceted approach, not only to deal with the school child or the immediate violence or the immediate bullying that you see between a bully and the one who's being bullied, but rather to also look at external factors, as a parent as well. I suppose to also equip parents with the necessary skills to know what to do if your child is being bullied, if your child is also the person who is also the one doing the bullying onto another child.
When you speak, I don't know if you've had the opportunity to speak to the students, Mahlako, and we're also using this as part of our question of the day. What, prompts our children, to bully one another?
Yes, we haven't really spoken to children. Obviously, here the children this is a primary school, children are not, I haven't gotten the necessary permission to speak with them because they are minors. But what we do understand from, having just a chat with some department authorities, is that this is why they're going deeper than a person who is bullying somebody else or a person who's being bullied, but also to find out, I think, with parents as well, to engage parents as to what is it that's happening in homes. You'll remember that the minister is she's very fond of saying that, schools are a reflection of the communities that they find themselves in. And I think one of the chats that we also did have with the department is that in areas where they see an uprise of violence and violent activity, they're also seeing that filter into the school. So that marriage or that relationship between schools and communities, you can't have one without the other. So I think this is why they are, police will be here as well, and social development and, DPE, that this is not just for the four corners of a school or the walls of a school, the gates of a school, but this is a societal issue as well. And this is why parents, as well as members of the community and caregivers of children, are also being involved to come, let us have engagement, let us see, is there help that is needed at home. But also, I also understand that the department had said that in 2018, 2019, they did see a lot of these recordings, an uprise in recordings of bullying incidents as well, saying that when we had a lockdown last year, not as much was being reported. But also now they are seeing it go up again. Simply what some of the issues that they are attributing this to is issues of, the COVID-19 and the impact that it has had emotionally, financially. Parents have lost jobs, children are perhaps not coping, and as a result, they're becoming, they've resorted to becoming bullies as an outlet to perhaps let out their frustrations. So I think these are the issues that will be unpacked here today, trying to get to the bottom of this, to save for families as well. There is help that you can get. The government has various counseling services that they can offer just to try and, I think, deal with the issue holistically.
Mahlako, thank you so much for bringing us up to speed with this project. We will be following developments.